everyone, welcome to Paca Tuesday. I'm Tasha with Butterfield Alpaca Ranch, and today you get to meet our winter guest, Thunder. This is Thunder. He actually belongs to a friend of mine, Leroy. And Leroy let me use his land for the first 3 years that I had alpacas in Nebraska. So if it wasn't for Leroy, none of what you see would be here. There would be no Butterfield Alpaca Ranch. It would have went a totally different way. But thanks to him, it is what it is today, and Thunder's a big part of our story. So soon after I had brought my alpacas to Leroy's place, which would have been over 3 years ago, Leroy went and bought Thunder from a neighboring town. We had already discussed, critters in the area, coyotes being the primary one that would be of concern, especially towards alpacas. And it was either getting a dog or a llama, and a llama was just easier to acquire around here because there's specific types of breeds that work well with alpacas, whereas most of them don't. So a llama just seemed to work out really well. And I remember visiting Thunder for the very first time at the place where he was bought from. He was there with his mom and what I call his brother son. Yeah, the previous owner, I don't know how exactly it was overlooked that Thunder was mature and bred his mom, and so he has a brother son. Yep, he does. Thunder was pretty wild when Leroy first got him. I was not there when they went to pick him up, but from what I hear, it was quite a spectacle to get him in the trailer. Well, Leroy has worked with him a lot, and he's calmed down a lot. Thunder's actually a very tame, gentle llama once he got over the fear of people and being handled. You can see he wears a halter there. He hasn't let me take that off yet. Thunder hasn't let me take that off. I want to for the winter, but he's used to wearing it. Hey, guys. Thunder was the very first llama that my girls ever knew, and it took them some time to get to know each other. Thunder's not really fond of any of these alpacas. He much prefers people. And then last fall, when everyone came over to the ranch, I had already gotten my own llamas, which includes Bridget right here. That also would have been Liam and Roman. Came at the same time. Well, Thunder came and stayed with us for the winter because Leroy planned on using him as a guard for calves. Him and his son raised cattle, and they still wanted a guard out in the pasture for calving season. But winter, where they keep the cattle for the winter is not a good place for llamas and alpacas. They actually would not do well in the fields and environments that the cattle are put for winter time. So Thunder just came and stayed last winter with us, and then he went back over on his own in March to do his cattle duty. And that was a really big adjustment because then he was around no llamas and alpacas, and as far as I know, he'd always been around llamas or alpacas for probably his whole life. So he's had a whole spring, summer, fall over doing that job. And less than a week ago, he came over here, and he'll stay for the winter again. He's still settling in, and I can't say he really is fond of these girls yet. I don't know if he ever will be. He's still finding his place. I will say, the day he came, Bridget let him know that she was in charge. She wasn't being mean, but she was doing the spitting thing, saying, putting him in his place, that she was the lead around here. But as you can see, they get along just fine. They've always gotten along just fine. It's just that Bridget wants to be the leader.
Thanks for joining us today on Paca Tuesday. Have a great day.